Hey, what's good, PokeMoshPitBeta? This is TKF here, bringing you another Pokemon narrated Wi-Fi battle. I've just recently been told that MoshPit is under new management, and MoshPit Beta is under new management, so congratulations to you guys. I'm sure all of you know who it is, and I really hope you guys have fun with it, as I'm sure you'll do an amazing job. So this is a UU tier match versus Matt Provis, and the rules for this match were we could use 2 of the same choice item, and we could use 1 OU poke each, just to kind of spice it up a little bit, just to see what we can get out of it. So let's go ahead and get into the battle here. So my opponent is going to lead off with a Venomoth, and I'm going to lead out with a Ninetales. So my first thoughts about this thing is it's probably going to want to put me to sleep, and it's probably got a Focus Sash. So I'm not going to go for the nasty plot like I usually do. I'm just going to go straight for the flamethrower in hopes of taking this thing out, even though I know it's probably going to be a Focus Sash variant. And it does turn out that he is a Focus Sash variant, which does kind of suck for me because, you know, now I have to worry what this thing's going to do. Nice that I outspeed, and fortunately for me, I actually get the burn, which means that is going to be able to kill this thing off at the end of the turn. He does get a Quiver Dance up, but like I said, because of the burn, that's going to negate it, and he is going to die this turn. Which means my Ninetales is out here, my Focus Sash is still intact, I haven't been damaged or anything, so I don't have to worry about dying. And he's going to go down to the burn, which is really good, so it's an easy, really early 6-5 lead for me. And now that thing's going to go down, and like I said previously, I do have the Focus Sash still intact, so I am able to just get off that nasty plot if I want to. And just so you guys know, the only reasoning for this Ninetales being a lead is for the sun, of course, because I do run a sun team. So I'm going to be able to get up my nasty plot, knowing I can live any one hit from this Gorbis, but he's actually going to go for the Shell Smash. Now, this was kind of good and kind of bad. Now, it's good because I went for the nasty plot, which means I am going to be able to take this thing out with an energy ball next turn. Also, I'm thinking I'm going to be able to take it out, you know, just because he goes for the Shell Smash. Now, that's not really a great play. I mean, maybe he didn't think I was carrying the energy ball, but because I am, you know, he lowered his special defense 1 stage from the Shell Smash, which means this energy ball is effectively going to be at +3 because he's -1 and I'm +2. So he's going to hit me with a Surf. Now, I don't believe I'm bulky, but I'm gonna be able to take it because of the Focus Sash. Like I said, it's still intact. Gonna be able to take that 1 HP, and I'm gonna be able to fire off my energy ball. And that's not gonna be stab. It's gonna be in the sun, not really gonna affect it. But I am gonna be at +3 effectively, so that is gonna be able to one-shot that Gorbis. So that's really good for me because I am now at a really early 6-4 lead. And this was quite a quick battle, and I do apologise, guys. This was just kind of like, don't set up too early, you know, because setting up too early, you don't know what your opponent's got to check your Pokemon, and that's not going to end up very well for you. So he's going to give the Drain Punch right here. It's obviously going to be able to take me out. He outspeeds me because he's most likely going to be a Choice Scarf. I'm not going to say variant because I haven't seen one that's not Choice Scarf, so I'm just going to say he's going to be a Choice Scarf. And I'm going to send out my OU Blocks, which is my Zapdos, which I don't believe should be in UU, but, you know, like Smogon have said, this is based on usage, not on actual power or anything. So he's going to go into a Steelix. Now, this is an original set given to me by Wimbledon is the best. It is a Choice Banded Zapdos, and it actually works really well. So he's going to switch in his Steelix as I go for the Drill Peck. So I'm going to have to switch out because there's nothing I can really do. And I'm going to go into my Golduck right here just to scout if he has any Ice type moves, like the Ice Fang maybe. And as I switch it in, this is Cloud9, which means it works absolutely perfectly in my Sun team. And he's going to give the Ice Fang, which does confirm he does have the Ice move, which could be a threat to my Zapdos, seeing as I'm not the bulky variant. So I'm just going to stay in here and go for a Choice Specs Hydro Pump. And now I know with Steelix Special Defense has easily going to be able to take it out. It's going to be complete overkill. It's going to be stab. And because I have the Cloud9 ability, the Sun is going to go down for the duration that my Golduck is out on the field, which means that my Water moves are not going to be reduced. So that is going to take it out right there. So now he's going to go back into his Medicham, and I'm not really scared of this thing because I can't think of anything this thing might have to hit me hard, and anything he does have is going to be unstab. So he goes for the Drain Punch. I think that was the Drain Punch. I'm going to be able to live it, and I'm going to be able to set off another Specs Hydro Pump, and that is going to be able to take out that Medicham from there, just because Golduck is pretty much a boss, and when you Specs it, you know, stab, it's pretty damn crazy. So he's now going to go into his Delibird, which is his signature Pokemon. He's going to choose to lock himself into Ice Beam. He has confirmed that this is a Scarf variant, which is fine with me. And my Golduck is going to go down right here, which kind of sucks. Could have used that later on. But I'm going to go into my Choice Banded Mamoswine now. And there's not really much room for this thing on my team, as I've been noticing. It does pretty well from time to time. But overall, it's not really the sort of Pokemon I kind of want on my team. But it does pretty well here, as you can see. I just go for the Stone Edge because I know I can take an Ice Beam with these. And I'm going to be able to get that Stone Edge off. It's going to hit, thank God, and that's easily going to be able to take it out, crit or not. This time I didn't get the crit, but obviously the crit wouldn't matter because I took him out without one, so that's really good for me, and Mamo is doing pretty well in this match, actually. So he's going to go out into his Espeon right now. Now, I have no idea what kind of variant this is, as to whether it's a dual screener or a full-out offensive. Now, if it is offensive, it is going to be carrying the Grass Knot, as I just leave my Mamoswine in here as fodder. And it turns out it is going to be the offensive with the Grass Knot, which is fine by me, because Mamoswine's a small price to pay, you know, if I can look after the rest of my team. And I've scouted what kind of Espeon this is. I know it's not going to be setting up any screens. So I'm just going to go into my Zapdos, because, you know, it's banded and it's going to do a hell of a lot of damage. So I go for the Stab, Choice Banded, Wild Charge. And, you know, Specs would also be a good thing, but they just don't see band coming. So I'm going to go for the Wild Charge. It's not going to take it out because it's Focus Sash. I'm not really too sure if that crit would have mattered, though, because, like I said, I'm Choice Banded, Stab, you know, Zapdos' attack is pretty damn high. So it's going to break down to its Focus Sash. He's going to go for the Psychic. Now, I'm a bit worried at this point because I'm not a bulky variant. I'm not sure if I can take it or not. But I do take it really, really, really well. I mean, by that I mean not dying, because I'm not a bulky variant, so I don't mean I take it with a lot of HP. But I'm going to be able to finish it off with another Wild Charge, and that means Espeon will go down. Yeah, that's really good for me. So that is the end of the match, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this. It's really nice to be posting to the beta again, so thank you to Scott, because he sorts through all the videos and has a look and sees what he wants to upload. So thanks again, guys. Don't forget to come and check out my channel. I work really hard on my videos, as you can see by the quality of this video. All of my videos are like that. And the one I've posted previously with the layout, I know it's not the layout I'm using now, but anyway, guys, I'm keeping you guys too long. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to the MoshPit, comment, like, subscribe, and come check me out if you want to. Toosh.